Welcome to This Week in BYU Athletics. I'm your host, Jordan Wood of the baseball team. We have a lot of great highlights on today's show, so let's take a look at what happened last week in BYU Athletics. The volleyball team went to California to take on St. Mary's and Pacific. In the first matchup at St. Mary's, senior Ronnie Jones-Perry led the Cougs with 31 kills in the 3-1 win. Her 31 kills are the fourth most by a BYU player in the rally scoring era. Setter Lindy Haddock Epic finished with 43 assists and 16 digs. With the win, the Cougars clinched their 5th straight West Coast Conference championship. The men's basketball team hosted Oral Roberts last Thursday. Yoli Childs recorded his 4th straight double-double, scoring 24 points and 14 rebounds to lead the Cougars to the 85-65 win. On Saturday, behind a balanced team effort, they defeated Alabama A&M 91-60. TJ Hawes led all scorers with 19 points and 6 assists. Zach Celius hit 5 3-pointers for 15 points. Yoli Childs continued his double-double streak with 18 points and 12 rebounds. The men and women's cross-country teams traveled to Madison, Wisconsin for the NCAA championships. Erica Burke-Jarvis ran with the front pack for the whole race before crossing the finish line 7th overall, leading the Cougars to take 7th overall with 310 points. On the men's side, 4 members of the team received All-American honors by finishing in the top 40 on their way to score 116 points and a second-place team finish. This was the men's team's best finish at Nationals. Congratulations to both the men's and women's teams. The women's basketball team hosted Eastern Washington on Saturday. 4 Cougars scored in double figures, including a career-high 14 from Chalet Salmon, as BYU beat Eastern Washington 80-65. The football team played their final home game of the 2018 season on Saturday against New Mexico State. The Cougars rushed for 317 yards and 6 touchdowns in the 45-10 win. Malik Moore and Isaiah Kafusi each had an interception for the defense. With the win, BYU is bowl eligible for the 13th time in 14 seasons. Learning to balance duties as a student athlete, husband, and father are second nature for supply chain management major and football offensive lineman Austin Hoyt. We sat down with the senior in this week's feature.
He reverses course, they give Squally middle, and right into the end zone for the touchdown. Lowers his helmet, drives those pads past the plane, and the Cougars take the lead 20-14.
Growing up, I was always a BYU football fan. I would watch all the games with my dad on Saturday. Knew that eventually I wanted to go to BYU. Never crossed my mind I would ever play football there. I grew to be about 6'7", 240, so I was like, okay, maybe I could give it a shot. I've never considered it before, but we'll just try it out and see how it goes.
He's just evolved so much. He's so big. He's so long, tall, has great length, great feet, athleticism. A lot of people don't know how athletic he really is.
My body type is actually fit pretty well with the different styles. I think when we were going hard, going fast with Coach and I had just gotten back from my mission, so I weighed about 275. So it was easier to go faster when I wasn't weighing 315 like I am now. And eventually, I've just kept growing and felt like my body type's been able to fit each offense I've been able to run. It's been a good experience. It's been fun to just learn different offenses.
He's just such a great young man and such a role model for all our young student athletes.
My wife is very supportive of me. When we started dating, just knew that that was a part of something that I wanted to do, and she's been great in just helping support me. It's been busy. I think especially when Gabe was first born, I didn't get a ton of sleep. As busy as it has been, there's no other way I would have had it. Just the rewards of being able to be a husband, a father, being able to excel at school and being able to excel in the football field. Being able to try to be great in all those areas has been a rewarding experience for me. It's been a lot of fun. Going out and being able to see them and my parents at the end of that run was kind of the culmination of all the years of hard work I've put into playing football here at BYU. So that was a really special moment.
He's so mature, he's been through a lot, he does a great job of being a great husband, a great father, but also a great teammate, and he works his tail off. I mean, the sky's the limit really for him, athletically, He's been blessed with a lot of talent and a lot of things I can't coach. And he's just such a student of the game. And he gets better each day that he's out here, and he's willing to work. That's the thing.
I feel like BYU has put me in a great position where I can be able to go and excel at that for as long as I can.
The men's basketball team will host Houston on Saturday at the Marriott Center. Tip is at 4 p.m. and the game will be broadcast on BYU TV. And the football team travels north to take on Utah at Rice-Eccles Stadium. They kick off at 8 p.m. on FS1. Thanks for watching this week in BYU Athletics. We will be back next week with more great highlights and features. Go Cougs!